Alright boys, in this video we're going to be talking a lot about muscle memory. This is my third attempt at actually trying to record this one. I keep stuttering and not getting it right, but we're going to get it this time. We're talking about a guy called Malcolm Gladwell, okay? And he says it roughly takes 10,000 hours to achieve and master a skill. Now, put that on hold for a second. I'm going to tell you what we're going to be talking about in this video. We're going to talk about how long it takes to get muscle memory, what the benefits of muscle memory are, how to practice all the different routines, and we're going to talk about consistency. And towards the end, there's going to be this just golden nugget, little secret, so you're going to have to watch to get there, man. That's the only time I've ever done a little strategy like this where I put a little golden nugget at the end for those who've watched the whole way through. I'm not doing it to make you watch the whole way through. I'm just putting it at the end for the people who do watch the whole way through, so that way they get a nice solid reward for doing so. It is a golden nugget that is literally very valuable. I'm not going to talk too much about it. We're going to get straight into it, okay? Malcolm Gladwell, 10,000 hours to achieve a skill, okay? So what he's referencing is it takes the best billionaires 10,000 hours at a skill to develop it. The best salesman 10,000 hours worth of sales to know what works and what doesn't. He's talking about football players, American football or soccer, doesn't matter. The best of the best, it takes 10,000 hours of practice to master a skill. That's no different for Fortnite or the game you're choosing, because this video is directed at everybody, but mainly Fortnite people, because that's what I do over here. All Fortnite content, man, all the best stuff. So if you do get anything good out of this video, make sure you do click that sub button. It should be popping up somewhere right now. But obviously I think I can do this or this. In one of the corners you'll see a wolf logo. You can tap that, bring it up, hit the sub button real quick. Don't even need to click off the video. We're gonna come with the value right now, boys, okay? He says it takes 2 to 4 weeks to achieve the benefits of muscle memory. Okay? So you'll start feeling muscle memory work after 2 to 4 weeks. So that's like best case scenario. This is on average, by the way. He's taking these tests off like so many different bodybuilders, football players, esports players, everybody that is like of a higher level, even billionaires that don't play sport, they're just great businessmen. And you figured out that it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill, okay, on average. So it takes as well, on average, the benefits of muscle memory come on average at 2 to 4 weeks. I know I'm stuttering a bit here, boys. I'm trying to get it across. Half a month, you will start feeling the benefits of muscle memory. And at the end of the month is guaranteed to feel the benefits of the muscle memory. Now, what does muscle memory do? Muscle memory allows you to play a game on... The stronger your muscle memory basically means the longer your hand-eye coordination in Fortnite terms or in gaming terms would work. So, for me, if you have real strong muscle memory, you could be able to play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, take a break Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and come back on Thursday and just play as if you never left off, because your muscle memory is so strong, it remembers what it's going to do. It's kind of like the same way a dog will remember your scent. So if you have a dog, you notice that if you leave the house for 3 or 4 days and come back, he knows exactly who you are before he sees you. He can smell you coming. And when even if you leave for years and years, they still remember that scent. That's how good their nose is. So it's the same kind of thing with Fortnite. It's just how strong your muscle memory is. And obviously, if you're trying to build muscle memory, you cannot really miss days. Now, there is a golden nugget, like I said at the end, which I will get to. But you don't want to miss days. It's better to basically play 10 minutes every day than 70 minutes on one day. So 10 minutes times 7 days a week, 10 minutes every day of the week. So 10 times 7 is 70 minutes. What I'm telling you to do is better to play 10 minutes every day than 70 minutes on a Saturday, for example. Okay, spread it out and make it consistent. That training will work so much better a little time over a long period, is what I'm saying, rather than a lot of time in a short period. Spread it out and build consistency. When you build consistency, that's when muscle memory comes. And if you can, be as consistent as possible with if it's aim training you're trying to get up at, whatever it is, okay? Be as consistent as possible. What I mean is, if you're editing, make sure you edit 30 minutes every day. Like actual Fortnite editing, make sure you edit 30 minutes every day. Instead of 30 here, 40 there, 50 there, 60 there. 30 every day is way better because it's consistent. And what is muscle memory? It's built from consistency because it remembers shit. When you do like 30 minutes of edit practice every day at a 2 p.m. beforehand, your brain like really works like this. It's like, oh shit, it's 2 p.m. We're doing aim training, we're doing edit courses. Let's get the muscle memory prepped. So it's kind of like a mental warm-up that sends signals to your hands on what you're going to be doing next. And even if you can't do it at the same time every day, make sure you schedule it the day before. And I know it's very sweaty, but when you schedule it the day before and you know where you're going to be, your brain knows where you're going to be as well. So it's able to send signals to your muscle memory to get it jolted up. That's why sometimes in tournaments, you will play that extra bit better because you know it's a tournament. You know you've been preparing for it. You know you need to show up. It's the same thing with training, man. You just got to schedule it and play like it's a tournament. Now, the good news is it only takes about 2 hours of playtime a day. Now, this is for Fortnite. Okay, 2 hours of playtime every day. Now, that's a big W for most people because they probably do play more than 2 hours. But if you do, or you cannot play 2 hours a day, it's not like an L. It just means it's going to take longer to develop a muscle memory. So, 2 hours every day per day is good. But you got to include 30 minutes of intense practice. So, for example, it's like we're going to compare it to boxing because I'm pretty sure everybody here is familiar with boxing. So, in boxing, you would have your normal hour and a half training session, but at the end, for them last 30 minutes, you could have to sprint a marathon. You know, you might have to go swimming. You might just have to hit the pad a shit ton. You know, that extra 30 minutes is so intense on the end because, like, towards the end, you're going to be more drained than the start. So, at the end, when you go intense, it's going to solidify that muscle memory. Pretty simple, you know? So, in Fortnite terms, if you're doing an edit course for 2 hours, I don't think you should, but let's say you're doing an edit course for 2 hours, you should do all the normal editing stuff you do, but at the last 30 minutes, put on a speed boost and you're running that bit faster so it's more intense. Like stuff like that makes it more intense, you know? That's what you got to be doing, man. And instead of like practicing in an arena, for the last 30 minutes of the day, you should hit box fights against like Discord people. Don't do the matchmaking. Go into Discord and get people because it's way better. They're way more better players in Discord matchmaking than in the actual in-game matchmaking. So, it's literally that simple, man. I don't think I need it. We got 6 minutes into the video. What I might do is throw on a bit of gameplay right now. Stretch it out till 10, 11 minutes. It's just some probably, I don't even know what gameplay, man. So, you're going to have to learn that out. But, the golden nugget. I almost forgot. The golden nugget is basically, let's say, on a Sunday, you need to sleep. Okay? Don't train on a Sunday. Or whatever day it is. One day of the week. Don't do anything. Don't play the game. Now, I know that might sound a bit reversive, like I should be getting as much practice as possible. What this does is, I'm going to use the example of Sunday. If you don't play Sunday, it means the last time you play is Friday, and then the next time after that you play is the Monday. Or, the last time you play is a Saturday, the next time you play is a Monday. So, from Saturday to Monday, you're actually testing your muscle memory. That's how you test it. Because when you come back on the Monday, it's going to be even stronger because... And if it's not even stronger, over time doing that will make it even stronger because what you're doing is purposely trying to make it forget and then letting it rest and then hitting it heavy. Letting it rest all, like go hard all week, then you take your foot off the gas and hit it heavy on Monday. It's kind of like a reset. And if you want the scientific lingo to this, a reset's a thing called muscle protein synthesis, which is actually the building blocks of a muscle. And that's literally what you're doing when you're aim training, man, especially with wrists. You're building muscle, aka muscle memory. It's the same thing. There's a very fine line between muscle and muscle memory. And even when I went to the gym heavy, I would do the same thing. You have a rest period. And that rest period allows the muscle memory to just kind of be like, okay, this is what we do now. And then next week you hit it on the Monday and it's like, oh shit, it's even harder, you know, because you're letting it reset and kind of forgetting. You're just kind of like, you know, teasing it and then hitting it hard, teasing it, hitting it hard. That's the way it works, man. It's a golden nugget. Best strategy I've ever given out, man. It will help you a ton. Again, 8 minutes into the video, I'm going to throw on some gameplay, maybe stretch it to 12 minutes. And thank you for all the boys who watched so far. And if the video was helpful, make sure you drop the sub button. Make sure you drop like, comment down below and tell me what the best and most useful part of this video was. I know it was a bit clunky, bit of a different style video, but I'm out of here and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Boys, I would literally go pro from playing with you boys all day like this. Every day. Look at that. I knew there was someone there. Build. Shit, Astro, you psychopath, man. What am I doing?